Hey, I'm Bill Forrest. I'm the principal realtor at Forrest team of realtors. And today I'm joined with Michael Johnson about our new program, Guaranteed Cash Offer. There's a lot of people out there that are advertising on television, cash offer, we'll pay cash, don't need to do an open house, all these things. And of course, the first question, Michael, is going to be, how is our program different?
Yeah, absolutely. So, Bill, I appreciate you allowing me to hop on the call with you and chat through this. And I'm excited to talk about it with you and your team. And so I'm just grateful in that sense. But yeah, our program is different in the sense that it's way more streamlined than the current iBuyer programs that you see from Zillow or Open Door and things like that. So we wanted to make it super, super easy for the agents and very, very understandable for them as well as the sellers that they work with, their clients. And so traditionally, like with those iBuyer programs, you have to go through a lot of complexities, a lot of red tape just to get a cash offer. And so with us, it's as simple as sending us an email with as much property information as possible. And then within 12 hours, we can give you at least a ballpark range as well as an offer. The other thing that makes us really different is we send offers with 0 days due diligence. And so that's another great way that it streamlines the process and that we're not trying to put an offer in to lock the property up for a couple of days, only to potentially back out. Okay. We're going to put the work in ahead of time to make sure that we've analyzed the property, both from a numbers point of view, as well as doing the inspection ahead of sending an offer so that when we do, there's really nothing else that needs to happen. We've done all the homework. And
that's very different because the experience that I've had with with some of these iBuyer offers, oh yeah, up front it sounds great. Yeah, this is wonderful. So here's an offer. Case in point, we had a townhouse that we had on the market for I think $324,900. Got a offer from Zillow that was for $315,000, and both me and the seller were like, "Yeah, that's not quite that bad. Let's see what they have to say." So they drug it out, and they finally came out and inspected and came back and said, "Yeah, the house is great. We're not going to require any repairs." We're like, "Great. So let us send you the formal offer." All right. Then we saw the fine print, and then we saw line after line after line of this fee and that fee, and at the end of the day, it was, I want to say, about 70 cents on the dollar.
Right.
And that was, and that was not what, the seller was like, well, that's not going to work. Mm-hmm. Now, and he wasn't in a situation where he's like, oh, I got to sell this now.
Right.
So a week later, we had an offer for $320,000.
Awesome.
With no closing.
That's more like it, right?
Yeah. So he was much, much happier with that.
Right.
So, but for those that are kind of fell into a trap with forbearance and other issues, estates, so forth and so on, where it just makes more sense to get a cash offer. Obviously it's not going to be 100% market value, right? So, but a fair offer, given timing, this is a great deal. And y'all don't have any of those hidden junk fees, do you?
No. Like I said before, we don't have any of those fees, and we want to make it as accommodating as possible for both the agent and the seller. And so, we want to be mindful of the situation. Everyone in business needs to make money, but we don't add any of those crazy fees that stack up, that could be 8-10% of the whole deal. And it's just ridiculous, honestly. So,
how quickly do you close?
Yeah, so we can close whenever title clears. Generally, that can be, a week or 2 weeks. We can also accommodate, a seller schedule. Sometimes, they need to close in 30 days because they have to find, a new spot to move into, for example. So we're super flexible.
All right. Well, look, it's been great talking with you, and it is an amazing program for our clients that have this specific need. It fills a niche, and I just love how straightforward it is. You know, it is what it is. Here's the offer. Let's get it done.
Right. Yep, absolutely. And we don't like to include any of those nasty stipulations in there. We'll buy it as is, whereas if we need to. So it is a really straightforward and simple program, and I'm happy to introduce it to you. And I appreciate you letting me come on today and share a little bit about the details.
Okay. This is our guaranteed cash offer. Thanks for watching.